A local family of 5 is selling their home to move in with complete strangers in St. Augustine. This couple will go from having 3 daughters to having 7 practically overnight. And their faith has everything to do with their decision.
So this is it, kitchen going into the dining room and living room area.
This is much more than a house. Right now it's being used for storage, but it will soon be home for 4 St. Johns County students who right now are homeless.
Master bedroom downstairs. It's going to be hopefully a lot of memories here around a dining room table with 7 daughters.
With no mom or dad in the picture, no one taking care of them, and no one to lead them down the right path. That's where Billy Mills, a pastor at Reverb Church, and his wife Isabel come in.
You know, some people say, how can you do that? And the question I ask is, how can you not?
They have put their house on the market.
Can't wait to see what it's going to look like when it's finished, but it's already beautiful.
And at the beginning of next year, plan to move here with their 3 young daughters to look after and mentor the students who they have yet to meet.
We told them a few things about this, and this is what life's going to look like. So it'll be a little bit different in the fact that they're going to be sharing a home, sharing attention, but they look at it and see it as in getting 4 older sisters.
They're answering a call of the heart.
We would be the closest thing to it, but their parents.
Driven by faith.
Thinking of the people, the kids that are out there, they don't know where they're going to spend the night. They don't know where their meal's going to come from, and knowing that at least 4 of them don't have to worry about that anymore really excites me.
Right now, there are more than 400 homeless students in the St. Johns County School District. More than 100 of them are what the district calls unaccompanied youth. 4 girls, a year or 2 away from graduating high school, will be chosen by the nonprofit Somebody Cares of St. Augustine to move into this house owned by the Homeless Coalition and live with the Mills.
And so we'll have 2 in this room.
This is exciting because these are homeless girls that are living pillar to post, sometimes in their car, sometimes they'll go from home to home, just taking a bucket full of things because they can't take everything with them.
And what does this represent for the girls who are going to be staying here?
A stable environment where they can feel safe, secure, and loved, which is something they haven't probably felt in a while.
The girls will live here rent-free.
That's the reason we're trying to raise funds to pay for the rent completely. We don't want any burden on them whatsoever.
The goal is to end the cycle of homelessness and give the students hope.
That helps us make this decision is, how do we say no? How do we live life normally knowing there's kids that don't have a place to live?
My prayer is that more people are insane like us, sell their homes and be willing to move into a home and be willing to open their own home here in St. Johns County.
Now, the Mills say this is how they live out their faith and show the world who God is. Somebody Cares of St. Augustine is trying to raise enough money to cover the cost of the first year of rent and utilities. So they need community support. If you would like to chip in to help to make a donation, we have posted all the information inside this story on firstcoastnews.com.